There has for many years been discussion of things like safety planning, safety plans. There are actually written documents that advocates can use that are called safety plans that they can simply sit down with their clients for. Are those something that are readily usable for older victims or victims with disabilities, or are there adaptations that you would suggest?
What would be best practice for advocates is to take an already existing safety plan and adapt it. And the reason I say that is because the context of elder abuse is different from abuse involving a 24-year-old or a 37-year-old. Just by its nature, it's different because someone has lived however many years of their life. Just taking an already existing safety plan that is generally designed for the majority of victims, for example, of domestic violence, is not going to contain the kind of relevancy that's needed to really ensure that the tool is useful for the person that's going to be using it. So safety planning in and of itself that doesn't reflect the context of elder abuse and the kind of abuse that the person sitting with you developing that plan is experiencing is not useful. And the purpose is not to design a tool for the sake of designing a tool. It's a mechanism, it's a strategy so that that victim can feel safer. So what an advocate would want to do is start with a pre-existing safety plan, for example, and figure out, in working with that person, really get the context of what's going on that is impacting that individual's safety. Then building into that safety plan specifics so that there are strategies. For example, if I'm an older person and I have trouble hearing, I might not recognize when my husband of 65 years is approaching and might be in the midst of harming me. Okay, so addressing something relating to strategies in the safety plan about, how that person within their physical environment can set things up in such a way so that they have more warning to be able to respond to potential safety issues. That's key. So I would basically always adapt a generic safety plan so that it's relevant to the person who needs it. And for advocates who are interested in learning what are some of the ways that I can find out about what else is out there regarding safety plans, there are a number of disability organizations and domestic and sexual violence organizations that have developed some safety planning tools that address some of the unique issues of people with disabilities. And by looking at those and then reframing some of the issues so it's relevant for an elder victim, that's what increases a person's safety.